All right, good morning again, and welcome back to the New York Live. It is 8 a.m. Eastern, 4th of January 2018. And let's get started off with all the chart reviews quickly. We have started a text-based commentary, but from tomorrow I'll be more comfortable sending across the video and wave formats, the chart counts. That is the trend line which needs to be broken for euro base to accelerate. Okay, now let me be very specific and very clear. We are just selling euro for a short-term basis. This is not a long-term trade setup or trade call that we have issued at all. Right, what we are expecting is just an ABCD corrective drop towards the 1900 handle, and that's where we have recommended taking profits as well. A simple ABC corrective drop is what is expected now. No doubt the levels are going all the way towards 1.1870, but I have recommended a bit conservative take profit 1.1900 levels. All right, for now a meaningful support stands at 1717, and intermediate resistance stands at 80, 1.2080. Ideally prices should stay below 80 levels, and it is just about making a zigzag on ABC, which should push prices lower from here. Trading point of view, we have sold from 2035, just ahead of the UK session, and we are stopped at 2100 levels with a target of 1900 levels. Right. Okay, let's move on to sequentially I think it's pound. Okay, more confidence is instilled in the structure which is unfolding in pound right now. The first boundary might have been ready, a corrective rally is also being done, and next should be a move lower towards at least 3300. That is what we updated a few minutes back. For short-term trading purpose, you should be considering to take some profits around the 33 handle. No change for the long-term setups. This is what you should be expecting for a short-term take profit level. That is your the wave 1, wave 2 and wave 3. If you are holding for long, then you might be witnessing a pullback, and then the next target will be around the 3200 mark. Right, so no change in pound. Please remain on the short side. We are sold from 34.50.60 and also recommended to sell around the 3600 mark yesterday, a day before yesterday. Right, so whatever price you have sold, the stop loss at this point in time goes, according to the daily chart, above 36.50. Whether you're wanting to trade short term or long term, for now the stop loss remains around the 36.50. All right. All the active trade setups will be updated again, maybe after a couple of hours, into the Telegram channel, Japee, which is the standard one. And starting tomorrow, if you have, I know many of you have joined the other 3 channels for the Indian segment. From tomorrow, you'll be witnessing quite a few updated videos over there. All right, gold now. It's taking time. Now that also implies that it may not drop as much as we have been expecting right now, but that is only probability which we are keeping in mind right now. But selling on rallies does remain on cards. Right now the stop loss remains around the 1325 mark. I'll have to zoom out or zoom in a bit. Prices they're just beginning to form a sequential higher lows and higher highs. At least the first ABCD was seen. I'm talking in terms of ABCD because we have discussed that in the education sessions. What it has done right now is again a potential C around the 61.8% mark, the recent boundary. I've marked up the Fibonacci across the recent boundary. You can see that it is right at the past support turn resistance, and the 61.8% mark is also seen there. The Fibonacci resistance also joined by the trend line resistance, so quite a bit of convergence coming here. By all means, if we look at the extensions, I've just updated a few minutes back. 96 is the short term take profits, which is seen from here, 1296. For a bit more longer time, you can hold on for 1286 and lower levels as well. I'll be updating it as and when the chart story unfolds. Right, so keep a watch on your telegrams. Dollar Canada, we don't normally trade, but I had a query, and based on that we have issued a long call. If you look at the 4-hour chart right now, or maybe we can go on an hourly chart. What it has done is a neat little short-term workable boundary between the 2500 mark and 2555. That has been retraced now. By all means, if this wave count holds correct, then we are looking higher. Like the daily chart is looking even better. I'll send a chart update with wave counts a little later, or maybe starting tomorrow, but it looks like wave A, wave B and wave C, which will be pushing prices all the way towards the 3200 mark. Conservative profits that we are defining right now is at 1.3 levels. Support is just below the current support, immediate support at 2428, recommended just below that mark, around 2400 levels. Right, so long side again the dollar CAD, dollar index 4-hour chart, same story as what Euro USD is probably unfolding. We are just expecting a 3-wave rally, that is A, B and C. Please do not extend any further. 93 is the profit, and this trade is for short term. There is no long term expectations. We are expecting an ending diagonal structure to unfold in the Euro USD and the dollar index. So kindly book your profits around the 9300 mark and place your stop loss right below 9175 as well if you want to be very tight. What I have recommended is around 9110 below the swing lows on the daily chart. Right, so you can go long. This is an optimized level, actually good risk reward ratio being offered at this level. If you are just joining, welcome, and new members are coming and joining our family. A humble and warm welcome to them all. Kindly do explore all the videos, the educational and the daily sessions, and also connect with me if you have anything to discuss or comment on. All right. 93 for the target of dollar index. And last but not the least, let's discuss crude oil. 4-hour chart indicates that crude oil has at least produced a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern right at the previous wave 4 resistance, or just ahead of that, at 62.30 highs today, which is enough for us. Okay, but we are not still on the easy zone yet. We need to see a break below 60.25, which is a major support on the 4-hourly chart setup. One small support has been taken off, but a sequential higher lower lows and lower highs needs to be formed going ahead, and I think the next inline should be 60.25. Remember, we are almost 180 pips on the negative side in crude at this point in time, but we will stick to our trading plan till the time prices stay below 62.50. We are on the short side. All right, so all these 7 trade setups discussed, starting tomorrow will be I'll be preparing short videos with proper wave counts on an hourly or a 4-hourly chart for each instrument that we are trading, including Bitcoin. So that makes 8, I think 8, yes, including Bitcoin it makes 7. Bitcoin we are already short with the positional side. Intraday or the short-term profits were booked just a few hours back. So if you are traded Bitcoin on a positional side, absolutely please remain on the short side for now. It is forming a triangle and it will take time to break below the triangle. There's one more leg remaining upside. I just have not opened up the Bitcoin charts here, but I'll make sure that I'll send an update or touch base with Bitcoin in the next session, which is coming up just after 45 minutes from now. Alright, so let's bring this session to a pause here. 12 minutes into the session already. We need to keep it shorter as possible. And once again, thank you for joining me online, or if you're watching this in an offline mode. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not yet done. Like, share and subscribe. This is what I'm asking. Nothing else. Let the family grow, let the world spread. All right. Good luck to your trades for before the next session, and take care and God bless, brothers and sisters. Goodbye.